Next, I'd like to welcome Marvin Gold. Marvin served 6 years in the Army. He earned his undergraduate certificate in Web Systems Development at CityU, studying for his Doctorate of Information Technology at CityU, teaches at CityU, and still manages to work full-time at Amazon. Whoa. Welcome, Marvin. So tell us your experience as a CityU student. How's it going? What was your experience before?
Yeah, thanks for having me here first and foremost. I know it sounds like a lot, being a student, being an instructor at the university and working full time. I'm here to tell you that there's time for it all. And the reason I say that is because how things are at CityU, it's very flexible, right? I can work all of my schoolwork around my schedule. So I'm never really crunched for time to get anything done, which feels really good. I've done classes before, like when I was reading for my master's, and it's not the same experience because I didn't have access to the instructors the same way that I do here at CityU. And I appreciated that experience so much that, hey, I applied to teach here. The focus on adult learning and the flexibility really drew me to be part of this group. So my experience has been great so far. Another thing I really like to call out is the relationships that you have with your faculty are great. It's a two-way street, right? The information is not just being doled out to you, like from teacher to student. It's collaborative. And an example I have of that is when I started in my web development certificate here at CityU, I realized that some of the things we were learning were not up to the bar, right? They weren't up to the bar for what we needed. So I brought my concern to the dean of the program I was working with, and he said, okay, let's find something that does work. Let's find something that's going to work for the students, and let's gonna help them be successful. So you really get to shape the programs that you're part of. Yeah, so I've had a great experience. I look forward to finishing my doctorate here and hopefully, teach in that program eventually. So if you're in the School of Technology and Computing, you may be in one of my classes in the future.
So were you always interested in technology? I know a number of our attendees here probably haven't started in technology. So why don't you tell me about your pathway?
So fun fact, I graduated in 2013 from Pacific Lutheran University with my undergraduate degree in philosophy. So I was as far from technology as you could get. I had never written a line of code until I started at CityU in 2019. So I really went from 0 to 100 really fast. And I felt very supported by the faculty the entire time.
That's great. That's great. Anything else you'd like to share before we probably have some questions at the end?
Yeah, I'll hold it for questions at the end, but just remember that there is time. There's time to make it happen, and CityU is a great place to get that done. So thank you for having me.